I'm sure you're thinking, I am over herpes. Like, I'm so motherfucking over it. Um, this is what you're feeling right now. You're freaking over it. You're so over it. Like, you're just over it. And I want you to understand why you are over it. Typically, you're over herpes because you have not got your questions answered. You have looked on Google all day. You have looked on every site and nothing is matching. You have reached out to people, nobody is answering. You have watched YouTube videos and it gives you a little information, but just not enough. So my whole thing is, you are over it because lack of information. Another reason we are over it. You know what? I told my friends, them motherfuckers are judgmental. Oh, I told my mama, she looked at me motherfucking sideways. I told my boyfriend, he told me to get over the crap. I told my child's father, and he was like, "It's your motherfucking fault. You should have stayed with me." You know, so my whole thing is, another reason you're over is because the people around you are making it seem like it's all you, it's your fault, and you're the reason why you're here. The other reason why you're over it is because you're dating. You're trying to get back out here. You have accepted it a little bit. It's like, you know what? I'm not going to let it take over my life. I'm going to get back out here. You have dated. You have been rejected. You have dated. It has turned out a little bit and you got rejected again. You have dated and then he disappeared. You have dated, had sex with him and he disappeared. You have done everything. You have dated, got in a relationship, and it's just not working. It's just not working. You're freaking out because you think you're going to give it. You're freaking out because you think you don't like it. You're freaking out to a certain extent. I just can't do this. I am over herpes. Another thing is that you caught it in your relationship and y'all are trying to work it out. Y'all are trying your best. But you can feel the tension, you can feel the frustration, you can feel the aggravation. The sex is not the same, the communication is not the same. He is acting different, he is acting standoffish. You just want to leave him, but he gets it. He don't have it, but he get it. You don't believe him. You think he did it to you. You just like, I'm over herpes. Question is, how are you gonna get this over feeling? The whole thing is to get over the over feeling is number one, get the answers that you need. Get the insight that you need. Talk to people who get it. My whole thing is that's something it's hard to do when you have herpes. We are already alienated. We're already alone. We already feel alone. We're already outsiders. We're already weird. We're already out of the box. Number two is already nobody's here to help us. Nobody's paying us any attention. They say we're really not that important, so get over it, okay? And then number three is the fact that nobody knows about it, so they think you're just the worst of the worst. You're damaged goods. You're disgusting. You're nasty. So they don't even want to be around. They're jumping. Don't drink my drink. Don't touch me. Don't go to my bathroom. Don't do this. So you're already feeling out like an outsider. So you're already over herpes in your mind because you know how people are kind of looking at you and feeling about you. And now you're starting to feel it based off the situations you're in. People are now confirming how they really feel about herpes, but you're thinking they're really confirming how they feel about you. I want you to understand you're just over herpes because herpes is so stigmatized. It gets on your nerves how bad the stigma is. And that's why you're over herpes so much because you're like, I cannot believe this STD has so much stigma. And we didn't know it at first because we were on the outside of it. We wasn't living with it. We didn't get it. We didn't care about it because we didn't have no reason to care. We didn't even know how to protect ourselves, but we thought we were doing it with condoms and testing, which we know condoms don't keep us completely safe. And also getting tested, they included STD testing. So with that being said, we were only doing what we thought we knew was best, but we were still at risk, but we didn't care because at the end of the day, we didn't know. We're at this point now of I'm over herpes and I wish I didn't know I had it. Do you have that feeling sometimes? I wish I didn't even know I had it. I want to act ignorant and I want to act like I didn't know and I want to just have sex and I don't want to have to tell nobody nothing. I don't want to do nothing. Like, why do I have to do this? Like, why do I have to care? Like, nobody else cares. I'm sure everybody else out here having. They ain't telling nobody. And you read posts of people talking about they ain't telling nobody. You be like, what the? You ain't doing what? I'm over here about to have a heart attack trying to disclose and your mind ain't telling nobody? You're over herpes, okay? You're so motherfucking over herpes. So my whole thing is just then be over herpes. Just be over it. My whole thing is when you get to this point, you have the ability to get so frustrated with herpes and it shuts you down, or you get so empowered and you just like, I'm breaking through the stigma. So my whole thing is, which way are you going to go? Are you going to go up, where you just break the stigma, or you can go down and let the stigma sit on you? Like, you remember when you were a little bitty kid and you had that big cousin or that big brother or sister who used to just like get on your nerves, and like you'll go in there and you try to play with them and they'll sit on you or they'll hold you down. This is what the stigma of herpes can do to you if you do not allow this over it feeling get so powerful that you get to a fuck me mode. Like, my whole thing is you got the ability to allow it to build up so strong that you get so bold and say, I don't care no more. Like, I'm going to live my life. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be transparent, but I'm not going to care. I'm going to tell him up front. I'm going to keep it real. He don't want me. And so what? I don't care if my mama don't accept me. It doesn't matter. She don't know my story. I don't care about my friends not being my friends. I'll go find new friends. Like, you'll get to a point where I don't care no more. Or you can get to the point where you are so depressed and you're so under so much stress that your body shut down. Okay? For example, body shut down. You cannot sleep. You have not slept in months. Okay? You cannot eat. You have lost 20 to 30 pounds. Your hair is falling out. Okay? Your skin is breaking out. You're so unfocused. You forget stuff. Okay? Your anxiety is so intense. You can't breathe. You have panic attacks every moment you think about it. The depression is getting so high that you had to go to see a psychiatrist. You probably had to go to a mental hospital, or you're taking the depressant pills and you hate it because you don't like the side effects and they make you go into a zombie mode. So my whole thing is, which side? You're in the middle. You are at that point where you can bust low or bust high. My whole thing is go up. That's how I feel. Go up. And this is the point where I was so over herpes. I was just like, I'm so over it. If I read another comment saying it's my fault, I'm going to bust. If I read another comment telling me I'm nasty, I'm a disgusting, I'm a hoe, I'm this, I'm that, I am going to shoot somebody in their head. My whole thing, I was so pissed at how people was treating me. That's how I felt. These people weren't directly saying stuff to me. I never had nobody directly, except when I got to YouTube, had people directly say anything to me, but it still affected me. And my whole thing, that is what's happening to you. You're still affected by what people say. And this is the time at your I'm over herpes moment, or I'm over it moment, that you do not care what another person say about you. This is a time for you to get so self-centered, so selfish on how you view yourself. And I promise you, there's nothing wrong with getting self-centered. It's nothing wrong with being selfish, because as women, we typically are not. We will give all that we have. We will give our whole life away, and we'll be as empty as crap when it comes to us serving ourselves. So this is a time, take your energy back. Take your time back. Take all your gifts back, your money back, your everything back. And this is a time that you be so into yourself. And I'm not telling you to be in a box. I'm not telling you not hang with your friends and talk to people and go to work and be happy and things like that. I'm not saying that. But I mean, this is a time that you serve you. That you give everything you need to yourself. That you give every ounce of energy you have at this moment to you. No extra information. No extra needs to go out. All of it needs to go to you. I'm not telling you not to serve in your ministry. I'm not telling you not to serve your kids. I'm not telling you not to go to work and get the best customer service you're supposed to give. I'm not telling you, if you're in a relationship, stop talking to your man. I'm not telling you stop cleaning your house. I'm not telling you none of that. What I am telling you, everything extra that you give to yourself. And I'm telling you, you're going to see a world of a difference in you when you start really turning stuff inward and looking at yourself and taking care of yourself and paying attention to yourself. Because if you are deteriorating fast, soon enough, it can cause you to get sick. And after you get sick, you can go to the hospital. And if you have to go to the hospital, depending on what it is, it can kill you. My whole thing is, herpes do not kill anybody. It doesn't. Stress do. High blood pressure do. Diabetes do. Those things kill us. So my whole thing is, at the end of the day, it's time to be over herpes. Not over it where I'm just frustrated, but over it where I'm ready to bust through the walls. I'm ready to break the ceiling. I'm ready to kick down the stigma. And that is the main reason I created the Overcoming the Stigma, for you to kick the stigma dead in its face. So my thing is, are you ready to kick the stigma for yourself? Are you ready to kick the stigma for yourself? I'm kicking the doors down in front of y'all. But that individual by yourself is your stigma in your life. You have to kick down. I can't kick that. I can kick it down for the world. I can kick down how people view us from an outside view. But now for you, whoever you are, just no blinders, just you. It's time for you to look at the stigma, and it's time for you to say, I'm going to kick you down. And I'm talking about, I need you to fight it. Boom, 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 boom. Elbows. I'm talking about everything to get through it, and keep hitting it until you knock it down. Keep on fighting it until you knock it down. Or you have the choice to just sit there and let it just fall on you. My whole thing, I don't want this stigma to fall on anybody. I don't want this stigma to hold down anybody. And my whole thing, I'm not down to you if you're just not ready to fight the stigma. But my whole thing is, if you got an inkling of wanting to fight, just a little bit of wanting to fight, then let me help fight with you. If you're a fighter by yourself, you don't need me, cool. I'm gonna like, get it, girl, get it. Punch, 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 get him, kick him low, kick him there, kick him there. But if you're a person right now that you are at your weakest and you need some help fighting, I'm willing to fight with you. I'm willing to fight with you. If you just need some help, if you need that person next to you, somebody, you know that girlfriend who like, girl, that dude with what? Hold on, let me take my motherfucking earrings off because I'm about to get it. Like, you need one of those. I'm her, okay? I'm that girl for you, but I help you fight that stigma down, okay? My whole thing, if that's what you want and that's what you're looking for, let's get coaching started. Let's get coaching started. And you have the opportunity that I fight with you for a month. You got another opportunity that I fight with you for 2 months. My whole thing is, how long do you need me to help you fight? And I'm not asking you to, if you're not ready to fight, like I said, you don't have to. Keep watching. Get the courage up. Get the inspiration up. Get to a point where you're ready. But if you are a person who's ready and you ready to fight and it's like, okay, I need a partner in this fight, tag me in, girl. This is like WWF. Tag me in. I'm coming. Have y'all ever watched WWF and that person getting their butt whooped to a certain extent? That boy tagging me and they get in there like, like type thing? I'm your tag in partner. So my whole thing is tag me in. If you want to tag me in as coaching with me. Individual coaching. I'm about to dig all in your business. I'm about to dig all in your feelings. I'm going to tell you how you feel to a certain extent, because sometimes you don't even know how you feel. I'm like, no, girl, you feel a little depressed, okay? And I will explain to you why you feel that. Sometimes we don't know what to call it. Sometimes we just think it's a feeling, but everything has a name. And I'm a strong believer in calling it out. Call it out. Oh my God, my lipstick on my dress. I got on white. So with that being said, guys, if you're ready to fight, tag me in. Tag me in with coaching. Like I said, you have the ability to coach me for a month. You'll talk to me each week. We'll do video chat. We'll talk to each other every once a week for an hour, and we will fight this stigma for a month. Okay? And then, or you can say, you know what, Belisa, I need you for 2 months, man. I'm going through it. Girl, I ain't talking to nobody at all about this thing. Nobody even know I have herpes, so I'm struggling. 2 months, y'all. Y'all talk to me every week for 2 months. Every week. Video chat for an hour. My whole thing, which one do you want to do? Which one? Got payment plans available if you're interested in it. If you want to do that, email me at overcomingthestigma@gmail.com. Put in the subject bar, I am ready for coaching. I am ready for coaching at overcomingthestigma@gmail.com. And we're going to get started. No games, guys. Tag me in. Tag me into this fight with you. You do not have to go through this by yourself. And if you're not ready, that's fine. I love you anyway. And I'm going to keep encouraging you. And I'm going to keep telling you can do this until you're ready. I'm ready when you're ready. But the people who are ready, tag me in today. All right, guys. I love you so much. I hope this encouraged you. I hope this helped you on April. I don't even know what date it is. It's a Friday. So with that being said, guys, I love you so much. I can't explain to you how much I love you and how much I fight for you and how much I am encouraged by you guys, how much I long for you guys to be helped and get through this. You can, and you will. when you're ready. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.